Jonathan Park, also known as Dumbfounded, is a Korean-American rapper that really put Koreatown Los Angeles on the map. And to be completely honest, he's the reason why I started growing out my mustache. But all jokes aside, Dumbfounded is an artist that I grew up listening to, and spotting him in the streets of K-Town while I was growing up was one of the coolest things ever. From being a literal local legend in Koreatown to tours around the world, Dumbfounded's story is one that I can relate to on so many levels, and in this video, we're gonna explore Dumb's career as an MC and talk about the city of Koreatown, Los Angeles. Before we get into today's video, I just gotta give a huge thank you to everybody that continues to support the channel. You guys have literally been killing it with the likes, and my channel wouldn't be this poppin' if it weren't for all of you guys. If you want me to cover somebody in particular, DM me on Instagram. But without further ado, let's get into it. Before Dumb started serving ninja kicks in the battle rap scene, we gotta take a look at his roots, and in order to do that, we gotta fly to Argentina. Back in the 1950s, many Korean families were sent to Brazil to relocate, but due to visa complications, over 100,000 Koreans landed in Paraguay and various other locations throughout South America. By the age of 3, Dumbfounded and his family crossed the border in Mexico with the Coyote, which if you know anything about that journey, you know it's far from a first-class flight. They settled in the city of Koreatown, Los Angeles, which boasts the second largest Korean population in the entire world, right below South Korea itself. So naturally, Koreatown seemed like the obvious choice. But this city is not all sunshine and rainbows, and to be quite honest, it's far from it.
Yes, that's right, Pat. This is just erupted.
I don't see any official firefighters, any engines. Are there any in the area?
No firefighters here.
We are on Olympic Boulevard in Koreatown at the Olympic Discount Store. There are 28 men, armed men, everyone with guns.
He says it looks to be a 9mm Uzi.
This has to be a disturbing sight to LAPD.
Are we live?
Koreatown is definitely not the same city it once was. K-Town to this very day is suffering from gentrification, but during the years our boy Dumb was growing up, it was a completely different story. For anybody not familiar with the riots that happened in Los Angeles, California back in 1992, allow me to give you a quick crash course on the incident. On March 3rd, 1991, Rodney King led the LAPD on a high-speed chase throughout the streets of LA, before eventually being arrested and fatally beaten to death. The 4 police officers would stand trial on April 29th, 1992, where they would be found not guilty on all counts. Just a couple hours after this verdict was read, riots started popping off all throughout South Central Los Angeles. During these riots, many Korean-owned businesses were targeted due to the fact that there was a lot of tension between the Black and Korean community at the time because of the killing of Latasha Harlins. Latasha was a 15-year-old African-American girl who was killed inside of a convenience store because she was suspected of stealing. The owner of the store, who was Korean, was the killer, and she only got 5 years probation for her crimes. These 2 incidents are believed to be the catalyst of the Los Angeles riots that happened back in 1992, which in effect devastated the Korean community due to the lack of support from law enforcement. And on top of all this, Koreatown is home to quite a number of gangs, so kids are exposed to the gang culture at a very early age. Dumb grew up around Blacks and Latinos. During his early years in K-Town, he was linked up with the Skaters and would discover battle rap in his freshman year of high school and immediately fell in love with the scene. He would be in rap battles with his friends in school and would continue to hone his craft, and would later find himself at Project Blowed. Project Blowed is a legendary open mic workshop located in South Central Los Angeles. It is often attended by some of the best MCs from all over the world. It is a place where people come to test themselves, and our boy Dumb found himself in a battle at one of these open mic nights. But it wouldn't be a hero story without some losses. Our man Dumb would get served at one of these open mics, and this led Dumb to go back to the drawing board to come back better than ever. Dumb dropped out of John Marshall High School in his sophomore year to pursue music, but before he started pursuing rap full-time, he worked a number of odd jobs, including working as a bail bondsman. Dumbfounded first started garnering a buzz off YouTube due to his battles being uploaded to the platform.
And then start doing reggaeton, or stand on a corner holding a Bible yelling Jesus through a megaphone. Around here you'll get blown to smithereens. You look like one of them 25-cent homies figurines. Check out all his other books while you're at it, like Fun with Force Multis, or his earlier classic, The Younger Nick Nolte. Yo, I used to play Super Mario Brothers in the arcade. Used to play Super Mario Brothers, the board game.
From here, his battles would consistently do numbers, and soon, nearly everybody in the underground scene heard of the Korean dude with the the mustache and witty bars. But his talent would go beyond just battle rap. Dumb would start to drop singles on platforms like MySpace and YouTube, and they started gaining attraction on both platforms.
Tell me, mama, are we there yet? A free speech in a city griot. Ladies on the dick cause I'm rocking a Magnum PI. Everybody be honest, you thought I wouldn't be on it. I'm killing, now you feeling it and clapping like a sea otter. Took me 20 years to grow this fucking goatee. It'll take another 40 years for you to shave it off me. I'm on that sensei swag with the wise look. Chicks dig it, even make the nuns wanna try hum.
Out of all the songs Dumb was dropping back in the day, his single Town has got to be one of the most underrated tracks ever. If you guys are watching this video, I highly suggest you guys go check out that track.
Yeah, they know me around here, call me the hometown hero. Holla when I roll down Pico, let's get another round here. Homie, drinks on me, cause you know I get them drinks for free.
And I can't continue the video without mentioning Anderson .Paak, which for a lot of you who don't know, Anderson .Paak used to be formerly known as Breezy Lovejoy, and he was on songs with Dumbfounded on tracks like Cell Phone. And if you guys haven't heard that, that's another banger you guys need to go check out. Dumb's music videos were also very unique. He has stated that before music, he had interest in directing and filmmaking, and this reflects through his music videos. His videos just kept getting better and better, and he really likes to put a cinematic twist with all kinds of characters and costumes, which takes a lot of effort and planning, honestly. Dumb was huge in the YouTube scene, and he would take part in many ciphers that were circulating on the platform around the year 2011. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys watching remember these ciphers when they were hot. You've got all kinds of rappers such as D Pride, Watsky, Dumbfounded, Kixie Siete, and much more going in on all kinds of beats. It was quite an exciting time on YouTube, to say the least. Dumbfounded would continue to release music, and throughout the years, we have seen many different sides to our man Dumbfounded. From tracks like Green all the way to tracks like Growing Young, Dumb has shown us all kinds of styles when it comes to his music. But we're not even gonna talk about his brief little name change that lasted about a couple of weeks. Yikes. He always keeps things interesting and switches things up constantly, dropping songs here and then a comedy skit there. Dumb's YouTube channel is a rabbit hole in itself. Growing up in Koreatown, Dumbfounded was a literal local legend. There were times when me and my friends would spot him walking down the street, and this dude would always be down to smoke a blunt if you offered. Now, times have changed, and that's probably never gonna happen ever again. Dude is super humble, down to earth, and just easy to talk to. Personally, me growing up, a lot of the people around me looked up to Dumbfounded, and I think people forget the fact that Dumb did all of this in his music career without the help of any major record label. It would actually be insane if I got a chance to talk to Dumb on his podcast, so maybe you guys could help me out with that. Smash that like button if you guys enjoyed today's video. Maybe we could get Big Homie's attention because, you know, I've been dying to get on that podcast just to chop it up with them, talk about K-Town shit, all types of stuff, so hopefully you guys can help me make that dream come true. And like I said before, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel because I'm dropping videos every single week. But without further ado, fuck. And until next time, I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace.